Hey guys, what's going on? Megan here. Another video. This time's not gonna be a rant, man, because I'm just sick of it. Another video about I gotta calm down because I still see comments on my videos and on all over forums and stuff like that of people that still believe that building quality muscle mass is all about calories in versus calorie out. Same thing as getting in shape, getting lean, even though I've shown them countless examples where you have individuals who either ate less calories than they were used to and clean up their diet and did the nutrient timing, everything, fix the factors, and were able to put on mass or maintain mass on a lower calorie diet. And I even showed examples of people who did the opposite, right? Who were able to lose weight without even changing the calories, right? But just by readjusting their macros and eating their foods at different times of the day, like on carb backloading or intermittent fasting and things like that, and we're able to, once again, meet their goal, which is lose weight, even though they didn't change their calories. In fact, there's some people who even started eating more, myself included, who started eating more, but just fucked around with the numbers and the ratios, were able to lose weight. And I show these examples from natural bodybuilders and hand bodybuilders, and people still think that it's calorie in versus calorie out. So I feel, you know what? You can't fight. The thing is, you can't fight ignorance, but you can't fight stupidity. Because what's stupidity? Stupidity is not somebody who's just stupid. To me, I fucking redefine stupidity. Stupidity is somebody who thinks that know it all. The moment you think you know it all, I don't care how wise you are, how much knowledge you have. If you think you know it all, you're stupid. See, I don't call stupid somebody who's just ignorant, right? Now, to me, that's not stupid. He doesn't know yet. And when you go to somebody who doesn't know something, you try to teach him or show him something, and they still refuse to get out from that box they're under, no matter how small, how many degrees they have, to me, that is pure stupidity. And, man, I feel bad for you. So here's another example, right, of why, just to gain muscle mass, you don't just increase your calories. I mean, obviously, yes, guys, don't take it to the extreme where you're going to eat 3 fucking calories a day and hope to, to build muscle. Obviously, you have to eat, enough to sustain your body. But the question arises when people think that, well, I'm not as big as I want to be. All I have to do is increase my calories and I get to, well, you're going to gain some weight, but you're not going to get the muscle mass that you're looking for, right? And I give many examples. Here's an example, right? Person A, person B, same genetics, same everything, same given, everything equal, right? Because every time you're trying to do an experiment, you got to make sure that everything is equal, as equal as possible. So let's say, theoretically speaking, you have person A, bodybuilder B. They both only get swole. They both have the same age, same genetics, same DNA, same everything. They sleep at the same time, blah, blah, blah. I mean, everything equal. Obviously, it's impossible. I'm giving you an example, right? And let's say they both need 2,000 calories to maintain their muscle mass, right? And they decide to go on the bulk, where they're both eating 2,500 calories, right? So let's say they're both eating 2,500 calories, which is a 500 calorie surplus, in order to build muscle mass. Let's say they all go to the gym, right? Person A goes and does isolation movements for like 3 fucking years and shit. Person B goes and does heavy compound movements. And let's say they exercise so that at the end of the day, they both burn the same amount of calories. Once again, calories given everything equal. The only difference is, like one person is doing heavy compound testosterone releasing movements, the other person is just doing bitch movements, right? And at the end of the day, they go to sleep at the same time, they eat the same amount of protein, same everything. Who do you think in the short run, after a year or 2 or 3 years, who's gonna be bigger? Now, every motherfucker out there who has at least every chromosome needed to function properly is gonna tell you that person B is gonna get bigger, right? Because you're doing the squats and the deadlifts, while the other person is just doing a bunch of, isolation movements. Now, wait a minute. Remember I told you, assuming everything is equal, calories are equal, they're burning the same amount of calories eventually, right? Even if person A has to work a little longer to match the calorie output, whatever. Why is that person B going to be bigger? And everybody's going to say, well, he's doing, he's doing heavier movements, he's doing compound lifts, he's doing those testosterone releasing movements, the movements that make you big, squats, bench, deadlift, overhead press, blah, 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 right? But wait a minute, motherfucker. Thought you told me that calorie in and calorie out is all that mattered. And these two motherfuckers are eating the same amount of calories, but yet one person bigger than the other. Then why? That's another example that shows you that it's not just calorie in versus calorie out. Let me give you another example. Mind you, I'm mad at the people that still following that stance. If you agree with me, then you're not a motherfucker. In fact, everybody I know is a motherfucker. I call my best friends motherfucker. It's not a curse, guys. It's actually how I call everybody. But anyway, fuck sensitive motherfuckers. Now person A and person B again. Another example. Given everything equal, a person A has a myostatin deficiency where their myostatin, it's just, it's inactive or some shit. You guys know what myostatin is, right? So myostatin is that fucking protein that stops your satellite cells from proliferating, from multiplying, and healing your increasing protein synthesis. I don't want to go to the details. I already made videos explaining what all these things do. But let's say person A and person B eat the same amount of calories, 2,500 calories a day, same workout, same sleep regimen, same diet, same genetics, same everything, except for that myostatin thing. Person A has a myostatin deficiency. Person B has a normal myostatin, expression. Who's gonna be bigger after a year? Person A, right? Because he has the myostatin deficiency. He's gonna get swollen the motherfucker, even though he's eating the exact same calories as his super twin, right? Once again, it's another case where calorie in versus calorie out does not imply, does not work. Once again, why? Because of genetics. Another example. I could be on all day to show you how this thing is the most flawed myth in bodybuilding, that it's all about calorie in and calorie out. Person A and person B both work out the same way, both train the same way, both have the same genetics, same myostatin, same everything, given everything fucking equal. But person A only sleeps 3 hours a day, person B sleeps 10 hours a day. Given everything equal, once again, motherfucker, same calorie intake, who's gonna be big at the end of the day? The person that sleeps the most, right? But whoa, what happened? They ate the same amount of calories, motherfucker, like you guys say. Well, it's all calorie in, calorie out. What's happening? Why is one person bigger than the other person? Given everything else equal. Sleep. Right? Guys, there are so many factors that once you change or fuck around with, it throws off the whole equation. And so you can't just tell people, here's a number, boom, 3,000 calories, you just meet that and you be fine. Or hey, you want to lose weight? Here, just cut calories down by 500, you'll be good. It works in many cases, but not in every case, guys. That's why I don't want a lot of teenagers out there, a lot of people out there who are not really experiencing bodybuilding or fitness to just rely on numbers. You gotta know about your body. You gotta know all the factors that that come into play. Let me give you another example. Person A, person B both need 2,500 to bulk, and this is a cutting example now. Now they want to cut, right? Let's say person A eats, they're all on a 500 calorie deficit, right? So they're not only eating 2,000 calories. So let's say they're eating 1,500 calories to lose weight. Person A is getting his 1,500 calories from fucking sugar all fucking day, spiking his insulin day and night. Person B is getting his 1,500 calories from broccoli and cauliflower and soy digesting protein, meat, steak, chicken, all that healthy shit. The other person is just eating McDonald's all day. But at the end of the day, the macros are the same. If official macro motherfuckers, right? Not macros, same calories, right? 1,500 calories at the end of the day. Who's gonna lose weight fastest? Person B, he's eating cleaner, he's getting all his nutrients, he's getting all his minerals, all that shit. The other person is just getting his calories from sugar and fucking random chemicals and shit. But yeah, at the end of the day, they have the same amount of calories, right? But why is it that the other person is losing weight faster, right? Another example, let's say they're both cutting. One person is doing fucking cardio, the other person is doing HIIT sprints, right? Who's gonna lose, unless at the end of the day, they all exert the same amount of calories, and they all eat everything. It's 1,500 at the end of the day. Who's gonna get in shape better and faster and maintain the most muscle mass? Obviously the sprinter, right? If you take a sprinter and a marathon runner and you tell them, hey, I want you to both burn 500 calories a day doing your own way. The marathon runner is gonna burn 500 calories from running for fucking 8 days, and the sprinter is gonna burn that shit doing HIIT sprints, right? At the end of the day, they both burn the same amount of calories, 500, right? But why is it that their body's gonna look the same? Because of the activity that they're doing. Sprinting not only burns calories, right? Even though you might burn 500 from sprinting, and another person might burn 500 from doing a treadmill walk, why is it that the sprinter is going to be more jacked? Man, sprinting is so much more demanding on the body even after you're done doing your fucking sprints. Everybody knows that. It's called the after something effect or whatever. It's been proven, right? And when he's sprinting, he's releasing all these hormones and lactic acid is going through his body. He's using a lot more power, a lot more force. But wait, at the end of the day, they all ate the same amount of calories. Why is it that the sprinter is more jacked? See, I keep telling you guys there are so many factors that come into place when it comes to building muscle or getting lean that you can't just tell motherfuckers calorie in, calorie out. I see another comment of calorie in versus calorie out on my page. I'm blocking that shit. I'm deleting and I'm blocking it because they're misleading a lot of myself who just think, hey Megan, I don't understand, I cut my calories down to like fucking so low and I'm still fat. Because they don't know all these things. They don't know about the homeostasis. Your body always trying to stay the same. It will adapt to whatever you give it, as long as you give it enough to maintain this, its everyday functions. That's a lot of fat people, believe it or not, can cut their calories down to like 1,500 a day and still stay fat. Where you have other motherfuckers who can eat 3,000 calories a day and stay lean because they have a faster metabolism. See? So genetics play a big part, and other factors play a big part. Sleep, hormones, all these things. So you can't just tell people calorie in, calorie out. Now, what do I tell people? I tell them hormone manipulation. Manipulate your hormones the right way, naturally, obviously. And you get to your destination eventually, regardless of the numbers. All right, this video is longer than I expected, but I had to get this off my chest, guys. I'm hopefully it's gonna be my last rant on this calorie in, calorie out bullshit. I'm not saying calories are evil, guys, but I told you, know what they mean and know what they're made for. It's a unit that we use to measure how much heat is produced from burning, the shit that we eat. I don't want to go into details, but don't see it as just a magic number. Know how the body works. You're a human being, for God's sake. Know how your fucking body works. Alright? You don't gotta be a biology expert. You just know the basics. I'm out of here. Comment below if you have any questions. Hey guys, another example I thought to tell you guys about, because a lot of you guys don't believe about my whole uncle, and I showed you guys his diet. How he eats 1,200 calories a day, and on a bad day, I would say a good day, he eats 1,500. But it's really rare. It's usually 1,200 because he only eats 2 meals a day, and just a lot of veggies, a lot of healthy fats and protein, and very little carbs. And people still don't believe that he has that thick ass back and that level of muscularity, even though he doesn't take supplements and creatine and all that other shit. And it makes you wonder how big he'll be if he did take those things. But anyway, and then I tell him that how it's not calorie in, calorie out, because if he punches his numbers in the software or FitnessPal or anything for his age and for his size, for his muscle mass, they will tell him to eat like 2,000 calories, at least 2,000, probably 2,500. Right? People don't believe how he's still able to maintain that muscle mass. Let me give you the example of hanzah. Right? Everybody, guys, you guys know hanzah. Remember how last year, hanzah went from 185 to like 200 to like 2 something in like 5 weeks. You guys remember that crazy shit we were doing when he was eating like mad calories just to bulk up, right? Well, there are several studies that show you that the human body wants to be at homeostasis. It wants to stay the same, right? It wants to adapt it to like a certain weight. He was eating all that shit, and they showed in the studies, and even in biology, that in order to gain mass, you have to obviously eat a lot more, right? You have to eat a lot more because it affects your hormones, and things like that. But once you're at that weight, you don't need as much food to maintain that weight than you did when you wanted to get to that weight, right? And let me try to break it down. hanzah had to eat up to like probably 3,000 to 4,000 calories a day to get to his weight. Right now, hanzah is 230 pounds, right? He's 230 pounds from 185 last year. Can you guys believe that hanzah can go days where he only eats 2,000? I did the math. He eats the same shit every day. So the thing about hanzah is it's so easy to like keep track of him because he eats the same shit every fucking day, which is a miracle. He could eat 2,000 to 22, maybe 23, maybe 25 max on like a cheat day, right? Every day. Usually it's around 2,000, sometimes even less. Every day for the last, I don't know how many months, and his weight has not budged. He is still 230 pounds, eating slightly around 2,000 calories a day. Explain to me how calorie in versus calorie out makes sense into that equation. This guy needed to eat 4,000 calories sometimes to reach his weight, and once he got to 230, now he's eating around 2,000 a day, and he's maintaining muscle mass for months on the hand. Months. Guys, the body just wants to stay at homeostasis. If you give it enough nutrients to stay the way it is now, it will stay the way it is now. And I tell people how I was eating. I had to eat like fucking 3,000 calories to go from 160 to like to 195, and I'm 200 now. And I told you how I was stuck at 195, eating 1,800 calories a day on a good day. People were like, "Oh my God, that's impossible. You have to be lying." Why the fuck would I lie? So you guys, these numbers don't mean shit. It's all about your hormones, the way you sleep, the way you train, the timing of your fucking meals. People say that meal timing is irrelevant. That is the biggest load of shit anyone could tell you. Meal timing is very important. Eating carbs in the morning has different effects on your body than eating carbs post-workout or eating carbs before bed, whatever. Carb backloading, all we do is eat carbs at night. Yeah, we're able to get in shape doing that, right? I started my cut 2-3 weeks ago, guys. Believe it or not, the only thing I stopped doing is having like these crazy Burger King cheat meals. I'm still eating the same amount of foods, sometimes even more. The only thing is I went back to straight carb backloading. No carbs in the morning, most of my carbs at night. All the fats, fiber in the morning thing. And guess what? I'm eating the same or even more foods than before, and I'm gradually losing weight. Take that for you meal timings irrelevant motherfuckers. But anyway, guys, this video is way too long. just food for thought. Hey guys, what's going on? Megan here. Quick vlog, showing you guys what I'm doing this morning. Making me some breakfast. I'm a little tired. I'll be honest with you, I'm a little tired. It's been a rough week. Training, school, exams, midterms. Then you gotta come home and manage that with body goals.